Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Pistol's channel. Oh my gosh. Haven't gotten this intro down yet, have I? Peter Pistol, Blackburn's channel. Thanks so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. For all those people watching, all the people who may watch this later on as a video, thank you for watching. Alright, we're going to continue our game. I haven't played this game in probably a month, so I have no clue where I left off. There's probably... Oh, I think there's a car that is beat to bejesus. Just beat to all get out. And we'll see what we can do for that car. Alright, come on. Give me a screen. Oh, here we go. Alright. Yeah, this is the car that's just beat up. Let's go and look at our car status. Just tons of parts not discovered. Body parts, he's missing 4 body parts. A while back, I got a car which just recently stopped working. I have no idea what happened as I don't know much about cars. My ex-wife says that I'm a loser, but driving cars is not, as they say, rocket surgery or what is it, brain science. Anyway, see what bits are missing and what needs to be fixed. Ouch. Look at this global body condition, 38%. Global parts condition, 40%. Frame condition, 44%. Interior condition, 44%. Jeez. And I have to repair it with 100% materials. Okay. Will it start? That's my #1 question. That engine looks like all crap. I'm going to be rebuilding a lot of this car. Throttle's bad. Throttle. Let's see if I can get this thing even to run. Let's sit down. Start the car. Nope. Cannot start engine. Well, that does pose a problem. Alright, let's close that door. Close the door. Move the car. Let's move the car to lifter A. Let's get it up on the lifter. So because I have to change the oil anyway, let's get the oil drain under there. Use equipment, and that wasn't a lot of oil. Place it back. So it's pretty beat up. It's pretty beat up. Overview mode. Examine mode. Exhaust pipe, middle muffler. Front exhaust section with turbo. Let's examine tools. electronic meter. Looks like a battery is bad. That's not good. Like we need a battery. And I'm writing this down because, you know, I'm weird like that. You know, trying to keep an idea of what's going on. Alright, radiator fan. Let's see, starter's bad too. Radiator fan housing. Fan housing fan. Alternator. So this person's basically telling me just to rebuild their car, their entire vehicle. Radiator fan housing. Okay, so let's close that. Examine tools. Next one is tire tread tester. Mechanic boy. Boy. Yeah. Sport tires. I might need to replace these. Compression tester. Let's see how bad the engine is. Huh, Twitch won't let me comment. I verified my email twice. Twitch sucks. Well, Twitch does suck sometimes. It looks like piston rings. Piston rings times 3. We'll just make it 4. Piston with con rod. Let's just make that times 4 as well. Engine block I4. I4, crankshaft I4. Okay. Okay. Let's see. One viewer. That's me. Onboard scanner. Okay. Ooh, jeez. Ignition coils. Looks like spark plugs. Ignition coil times 4. Spark plugs times 4. Catalytic converter, ABS module. We'll just, I don't want to rebuild this entire car. That would be just ridiculous. We'll see what I can get away with. Alright, so we've looked through everything there. So let's start buying parts. Main shop. First part. Battery. Starter. Radiator. Alternator. Four piston rings. Four piston with Conrod. Engine block. Let's get it. Let's see what happens. Crank. Your YouTube comments won't show up on Twitch. Well, that's because they're your YouTube comments. You can, if I turn up my, give me one sec. Well, of course it's over. White. Crankshaft. And forget that. And ignition. Coil. Get 4 of those. Spark. Plugs. I'm pretty sure I have a lot of these now. Get 4 of those. Okay. Let's change. There, I changed the opacity of my chat window to 100% so people can see it easier. Well, yeah, nothing I do on Twitch is going to show up in YouTube, and nothing that you do on YouTube is going to show up on Twitch. But it shows up in my stream because think of it as 2 completely separate streams. 2 completely different videos, because that's effectively what it is. Opacity for the win. Yeah. Radiator fan housing. Oh, I probably should replace radiator A. But I don't have a new radiator A if I remember, right? Yes. Let's see if car status says... Yeah, Twitch won't let you you verified your email twice. Here's a starter, spark plug, piston with con rods, ignition coil. So it didn't say the radiator, that's good. Air filter was at 3%. I don't have... To talk to me live, you gotta get the Discord app. For your phone. Yeah, without getting the game. You gotta get the Discord. It's called... Yeah, Discord. I'm looking for filter. Air filter. Alright, let's get this taken apart. You know, I really need a new throttle and intake manifold. Intake manifold. Whether it's that one or that one. Either way, won't hurt having one. Fuel rail. Hello, Meat Wagon 56. I'm great. How are you today? Thanks for coming and watching my stream. Are you a butcher or an ambulance driver?
Incoming transmission.
Oh. Thanks so much for the follow, Meat Wagon. I really appreciate that. You're not going to see any awesome graphics pop across my screen because I'm weird and I use XSplit Gamecaster instead of anything else. Really, I should look into something else, but I don't have really a great setup for it. So I use XSplit Gamecaster. It allows me to have the limited overlays that I have, like the chat, and so that's the best part about it that I got. It allows me to have chat. Um, and I can run my dual stream. So I'm running this stream to here and to my YouTube. The engine head cover off. You know, I use the Restream service, and so that it's it works. It works pretty good. I struggle every now and then with it, but really, it's done a pretty good job so far. We get this turbocharger off. I'm assuming that turbocharger is junk. Yeah, of course that turbocharger is junk. So let's get turbo. Hopefully that's the right one. I wonder how junk the transmission is. But it's really not going to let me know how messed up the transmission is until I can take it for a test drive. Can't take it for a test drive until I get some of this other stuff done to it. Let's see if it tells me I need a new... Nope. Okay. Get this timing cover off, so we gotta get this belt tensioner. We're gonna have to get a new one of those. Serpentine A. Serpentine A. Serpentine B. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been married for 20 months. 20 months yesterday, actually. Idler roller A. Timing belt. Man. Cam gear might work. Not saying anything about cam gears. Camshafts have got to be replaced. Oh, times 2. So what made you decide to get engaged? Get this exhaust manifold cover off. I'm gonna have to keep this turbo off. Gotta get the exhaust manifold I4 turbo off. Oh. That's an expensive car. That's yeah, that's an expensive car. That's about all I can say about that. $240,000. I need the engine head. That's what I need. Not the freaking. Actually, you know what? I might be able to change out this engine block. Let's get this power steering pump off. Let's get this alternator off. I think I have to change that out anyway. Put the car up, because apparently it doesn't want me to take off the thing from under there. Silly, silly, silly. Oh, so I have to take the crankshaft off. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to take that whole transmission off too. Front drive axle C gone. No, I'm just arguing with myself about this car, trying to take parts off. Gotta get, you know, an engine, everything in the engine basically replaced. Which means I have to take the transmission off. Because that makes a lot of sense. But yeah. So why a $240,000 car? I only ask because that's like nowhere near anything I could ever afford in my lifetime. Ever. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Probably just a weirdo. Crankshaft bearing cap. Rod cap. See if I can get this gearbox off now. Alright, gearbox coming off. Alright. Clutch pressure plate is off. Clutch plate is off. Flywheel is off. And back down. Ah, it's not just, there's not a huge reason, just you always wanted it. Yeah. I always wanted a Jeep Wrangler, and I had one, till I blew up the motor. Oh, me, I live in Utah now. I used to live, back east in the Midwest. Alright, engine block out. New engine block in. Because it just looks so pretty. Power steering pump. Alternator. Oh yeah, California? That's crazy. I actually was out in California about a month ago. Me and my wife went to Disneyland. Oh, I need to put all the pistons in. No, I need to put in crankshaft first. I need to put in a new oil filter. Oil filter I4. An exhaust section with turbo. Now I have to put the car down. And I have to place all my pistons in. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, and they just raised your fuel prices again. That's got to be fun. I'm pretty sure that Bentley runs on what, premium, so that's what, 91 octane fuel. So you're probably looking at what, 375 a gallon? Or is it higher than that for fuel? Yeah, I got a couple of friends that live out there Cali way. But I don't know. I don't think I could handle it. Not, just it's just not enough. The stuff out there. How do I put it? I I don't know. I'm weird. I just don't think it was nice. It's a nice place to visit. I don't know about living there though. How well I would enjoy living out there. Not that I'm gonna really talking crap on California. It's just you know everybody knows it has a high cost of living, and any advantage you get in pay out there just isn't for me isn't enough because there's just too much there's too much just sucking that away. Too much, yeah, just too much cost of living, too high a cost of living. Utah's actually the housing in Utah is pretty bad cost of you know but outside of that you know it's not terrible cost of living wise. I paid $2.30 a gallon for gas the other day. So yeah. I need to buy my belts. Okay, I need to get serpentine belt A. Serpentine belt B. Timing belt. And a belt tensioner. I can't remember if I need an idler roller or not. Oh well. Let's just keep putting this thing together and see what happens. Timing belt on. Fuel rail in. Take manifold. Oh yeah, Miami. Ooh, then you gotta deal with hurricanes. But I guess every place has its natural disasters. Alright. Idler roller A. Idler roller A. Water pump. Belt tensioner. Serpentine belt A. Alright, anything else to put on right now? I can't get my starter in until I can't get my oil in. I can, however, get my spark plugs in. I knew I had spark plugs. Alright. Spark plugs, and I think I got my ignition coils on. Now I need to put my flywheel rod caps, crankshaft cap bearings. Let's look to see. And the roller A vent starter. Well, I guess because I haven't put the new starter back on. Alright, glad to see you're back. No need to apologize for having to go and do stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. I need to get a new oil pan. Oil can. I don't know even know how much money I've spent on this thing already, but I'm pretty sure it's not cheap. Clutch pressure plate. You're going hunting? What are you going hunting for? Drive shaft. Oh, deer? You going all the way out to Colorado to hunt deer? I have never gone hunting. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Yep. Gone fishing a few times. Never gone hunting. Well, I mean, at least not for deer. Oh yeah? You couldn't Kentucky windage that? Oh yeah? I am a man of, let's put this, little patience. There we go. Let's call it little patience. Not enough patience to actually, you know, be worth my while to go hunting or fishing. Alright. See if I can get this thing moved to the test path. Why can't you start the darn engine, huh? I'll put everything on. What am I missing to start the engine? Everything, the engine should start. I don't know which one I'm missing. There are 3 parts that I'm missing. Yeah. Well, that's one way of doing it. How? Why won't this work? Turbos, radiator. I don't know why, but part of me thinks that I have enough on there to make that thing run. You know, I'm pretty sure. I filled it with oil. But I didn't check the fuel frickin' filter. The fuel pump. Fuel pump is bad. Go figure. Fuel pump. Alright, now let's see if we can move it. Alright, yeah. Took forever. Huh. Yeah, but you shouldn't speed. Speeding is very dangerous. And worse, it's expensive. I've gotten it. I got a very, very pricey ticket once in my life. I learned my lesson. And I've never gone speeding that fast again. Let's see what's wrong with this. The rest of this car. I used to drive a 1996 3600 Dodge van. It was my sports car. Brake servo is bad. So let's move you back to lifter A. Alright, back to lifter A. Brake servo is bad. Let's get us a new brake servo. Brake servo. Let's go to that. Brake servo. Pull that off. On a new one. Our fuel filter is fine, but I'll put on a 100% one anyway. Okay, so let's look at our car now. There's still a part not discovered. It's weird. Yeah. Impalas, they'll. Let's see, overview. I wonder if the fuel tank itself is bad. Yeah, fuel tank. $300. Fuel tank. Going in. Fuel pump in. Alright, and I think that is it for that stuff. Awesome. Change oil, drill. Awesome. Replace body parts. So we need Sakura Moon. Need front left fender, left headlight, right headlight. Oh wow. You're going all jacked up. Rear bumper. Alright, so let's go to our tablet. Home. Let's get our body shop. Oh yeah. That makes sense. Totally makes sense. Left headlight. Right headlight. Front left fender. And rear bumper. Where the heck's a rear bumper? Oh, rear bumper. Alright. Assemble mode. Front left fender. Boom. Left headlight. Boom. Oh yeah. It said right headlight. And rear bumper. Oh, dang it. It was the right tail light. Cracker nuts. I fixed it. This'll work. Rear bumper. Boom. This thing should be done. No red. No red. No red. I spent $5,000. They're gonna pay me $15,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see. What's the next task I want? Orders. Strange noise from engine bay, sloppy car steering, brake problems. Okay. What? You don't want to buy her a new car? Come on. Strange noise from engine bay, sloppy car steering, and brake problems. Well, I'm assuming it has brake problems. What do I have to repair it to? 37%? Okay, awesome. Let's get it in. Get it to lifter A. Knocking noises from engine bay. Yeah. I have to get my wife's car fixed, so... You know... Okay, so... Let's... Electronic meter. Let's see what's going on here. Apparently there are no electronic parts in this car. Compression tester. It said knocking, but I'm willing to bet it's a fan issue. Yeah, I'm willing to bet it's that freaking fan that's going bad. Yeah, you know, there's these people called banks. They're not really big on loaning people that much money in that short amount of time. I don't know if she knows that though. She might not. Scissors knocking in here. Maybe it's exhaust. Let's see how bad those are. Ignition wires are at 52%. That's not bad. Pretty sure this exhaust manifold is what was bad. Oh, if it only has 40,000 miles on it. Yep, exhaust manifold. My wife's has a lot of miles on it. So, you know, we've talked about, I'm starting to entertain the idea of replacing her car. Not there yet, but talked about it. Exhaust manifold, OHV. Don't bug out on me. Alright, let's see if that was... Well, that was part of it. Rock around. Rock around. Rock around. I don't think that's bad. What? That can't be true. Those iPhone X's are supposed to be the bestest. Except they have a bunch of Samsung parts in them. Yeah. Okay. Maybe let's take this air filter off. No. Nope, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, ain't that the truth? What does it average out to? Say what, $3 a square foot for housing? Okay, I'm gonna have to test drive this, so let's move to test path. Yes, I want to proceed with path test. Yeah. My apartment is about 70 cents a square foot. It's 80 cents a square foot, something like that. Housing is expensive, but it should be. If you own it, it's gonna be pricey. So nothing there. Yeah, that's a pretty sizable house. What is wrong with this thing? Let's record a lifter A. Let's move back to the test path. I want to go take it for a drive. Drive the car, test track. That's nice. It's a good name. Rachel. Oh, nice to meet you, Matthew. I'm Peter. My oldest brother's name is Matthew. Alright, here we go. See how many bumps we can hit. Not a bad name. Oh, jeez. I do not know what's wrong with this car. There's something wrong in its engine. It's probably one of the darn pistons, but I don't want to go in and mess with the freaking pistons right now. Let's see. Oh. Clutch release bearing. 2 brake shoes. Leaf spring plate, inner outer tie rods. There's 2 leaf spring. Plate. Leaf spring U-bolt. Drum wheel cylinder. Well, this is the one thing you need to learn. If she wants to do something, you should probably do it with her. Because then at least you get to spend time with her. Doesn't matter if it's boring or not, you should go because you get to spend time with her. And that's important. I've dragged my wife to me conducting a training. She was bored out of her mind, although she won't admit that she was bored. But she was bored. She got caught up on her reading and got to learn a little bit about what I actually know how to do. I'm willing to bet that radiator's toast. Well, it's not toast. Oh, I make eyeglasses. That's what I do for work. I make eyeglasses. Clutch release bearing. I'm gonna have to take the drive shaft off. It's the most annoying part about this game and how it relates to drive shafts is in order to take off the drive shaft, it's very hard to see all your screws. Starter, that off. Gearbox. Clutch release bearing. Okay, so if the clutch release bearing is bad, I wonder if the flywheel's not bad. So what the heck is going bad? This car. I'm not getting frustrated at all. Let's see. Learn if you're gonna learn how to. The only thing you really need to learn how to sell is yourself. Is how to present yourself in such a way that people, you know, believe you and buy what you can do. I don't mean sell yourself in the prostitution way. I mean sell yourself as getting people to have as much faith in you and your abilities as you do. See, I'm a very not expensive, I'm a very valued employee, let's say. And I'm just trying to, you know, keep my skills up so I can stay valuable and marketable in an ever-changing field. You know, I think that gives me an edge up on other people. I really think I'm gonna have to tear that engine apart, and I don't want to do that. Oh, there it is. Found it. One rocker arm. You work on power lines. Yep, sorry about that. I pressed the wrong darn button. Alright. I was trying to Alt-Tab out of the web page. And without realizing that I Alt-Tabbed out of my game. Because sometimes you make mistakes. Alright, now we can get this thing up on the lifter, really, and work on the steering. Let me check my time. These tires off. Oh, everybody makes mistakes except me. Brake pad ventilated. I'm gonna need a new one. Front wheel hub cap, wheel hub bearing. Outer tire. Oh, I forgot to buy my parts. Oh yeah. I own a PC. I've owned PCs since the 90s. Well, my parents owned the PCs before, but I've owned PCs because they have an expandability and upgradability that I haven't seen Apple match. There's a lot of people out, that have iMacs, and they say there's a lot of good things about them, but I haven't seen anything from Apple that makes me believe it's worth twice as much as a PC. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether to upgrade my video card. Um, because it's gonna cost $400 to upgrade my video card, which is about the cost of a new one, but I get lifetime parts and labor on this thing. And I'm pretty sure that steering rack is toast. Steering rack's gotta be bad. Steering rack, yep, that was bad. Steering rack. What? That's like, I mean, unless you have 65 guns, that's a little overkill. And if you have 65 guns, I hope you're a prepper. Did you just recently become a lineman? Got yourself your first paycheck? Start blowing money. Yeah. I had 3. They were stolen.
Incoming transmission.
Come on.
Incoming transmission.
Yeah. 1.5 years, that's pretty good. I mean, there's some people who can't seem to get their crap together ever. Jesus. Ugh. Always on call. Always get call-in pay, I'm assuming, too. Okay, brake shoe, brake disc ventilated. Sway bar. Front end link B. Hey, if you have the ability to do it and they don't care, work all the overtime you need. Oops. Oh well, who cares? For 2 weeks. It's a little more information that, I necessarily need. But yeah, that's pretty good, That's, you should think about saving some of it. Make sure that you have some in case there's a rainy day. There you go. Put the brake drum off. Brake shoe off. Jesus. Troublous. Why don't you guys go see the Justice League movie? Brake caliper. Oh, probably on this one. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just a movie to keep in mind. I haven't seen it yet. She probably wants to go see that Wonder movie. That's the feel-good movie. Alright, so I am going to do a quick check real quick. I'll tab out real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream real soon. Thanks so much for coming out, for talking to me, for let me know what's going on with you there, Meat Wagon. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. I hope you and Rachel have a great night. Pick a nice movie. You know, try not to fall asleep through whatever it is you end up watching. And yeah, have a great night. Thanks so much for coming out and for talking. I really appreciate it. All right, everybody else that's been watching, you guys have a great night too. All right, I'll talk.